You gotta love sports. What a weekend in college football we just had, and we are ready. We are ready for tonight, the second-class edition of the college football playoff rankings to be released this evening. So we need to go through my top four teams. And we have to start with what happened at the end of the Ohio State-Michigan game on Saturday afternoon. Michigan got robbed. Robbed. And if you disagree with me, you're wrong. Second overtime, Buckeyes trailing by 3. Urban Meyer going for it, 4th and 1. I mean, J.T. Barrett didn't make it. He didn't make it. He didn't make it. It's not even close. Come on. Still can't believe they made that call. I mean, that's awful. And how about all the blown calls with pass interference? I mean, my goodness. All right, Curtis Samuel, game-winning touchdown, next play. But let me tell you something right now. I saw what you saw, what the playoff committee saw. Michigan won the game. Michigan made the stop and won the game. Thus, this. All right, I acknowledge that technically Ohio State won, so they're number 2. Okay, I'll put them ahead of Michigan. Clemson number 3. Michigan is still in. That's right. We'll get it to Washington in a second. But Michigan, if you watch football, all you got to do is watch. Watch football. Michigan got robbed. Michigan is a top 4 team in the country. I feel for you, Jim Harbaugh. And I'm happy you ripped the refs after the game because the members of the College Football Playoff Committee, they heard it. And they know what I know, what you know. And I don't want to hear about what happened with interceptions and Michigan up double digits. They made the stop. They won the game. They know what I know, what you know. Michigan got robbed. They're one of the 4 best teams in the country. Now, Deshaun Watson and Clemson continue to look the part with their dominating win, 56-7 over South Carolina. How did South Carolina even get 7? And I give Watson and Dabo Swinney a ton of credit. They have been solid all year long. Okay, they're in the playoffs. That's great. I'll say it again. No one's beating Nick Saban in Alabama. Nobody. I mean, I can yell about Michigan. I'm going to keep yelling about Michigan. Congrats to Alabama on winning a championship, okay? Now, here's where I really need to go even more bonkers. Please. I don't want to hear anything about the winner of the Big Ten championship game between Wisconsin and Penn State getting in. I don't want to hear about it. You know what that is? That is a glorified scrimmage. That game means nothing to me. I know, you know, the playoff committee knows that Ohio State and Michigan both better than Wisconsin and Penn State, okay? Don't talk to me about Penn State. I know what happened with Penn State and Ohio State. I know that. No one is going to try to convince me that Penn State's a better football team overall than Ohio State. Nobody. And don't make me remind you that Michigan took care of business against both Penn State and Wisconsin. Okay, the Big Ten championship game. But is it really? Come on. You know. I know. The committee knows. Washington? All right. You want to be angry at me? Be angry at me if you're a Washington fan. Because Washington took care of business against Washington State. All right. And they absolutely destroyed them. I'm going to tell you something right now. If, in fact, Washington loses against Colorado, we know what happened when Michigan beat Colorado, right, earlier this season? If Washington loses on Friday night in the Pac-12 championship game, then Michigan's a lock. I'm telling you, Michigan's a lock. Even if Washington wins, I'd still put Michigan in. Just ask yourself this question, seriously. If Michigan played Washington today, who wins? That's the job of the committee, to put the best 4 teams in. Michigan won. I know that. I saw it. I know it. You know it. The committee knows.